Yo. What's going on, peoples? What's going on? I'm hearing a lot of people talk about NFP today, but I don't think NFP is happening today, you know. I don't think NFP is happening today, I'll be honest with ya. I don't think NFP is a thing. Alright, but let's take a look at gold today. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking. Alright, so gold is currently bullish on the daily. I mean, we keep coming down to close to the daily flip, but we keep dropping, but we're not actually driving down. We haven't broken or filled yesterday's top wick or broken a high, so like I said, I think gold ranges, it just stays within this massive range that it's been in all week. And yeah, I'm anticipating that continues. I mean, if you look at the current 4-hour candle, gold has, wait, hold on, is this the, yeah, current 4-hour candle is pushed up, it's kind of retested this resistance, and then it's pushing back down, it's dropping back down. So if we create a resistance here, I think the current 4-hour candle can sell back down, maybe to the daily flip like it did yesterday. So that's exactly what happened yesterday. Where was the daily flip yesterday? It was like down here, yeah, here, down here. So after we had this drop down, I know Haroon did catch some of the buyers up, and then we had this 30-minute continuation pattern. Gold sold, and I think if you were in the Discord, I said gold could potentially retest the daily flip. Exactly what happened. Came all the way down, and this was actually a demand zone from earlier on in the week. So from like Wednesday, this was quite a strong demand zone down here. So we just kept on coming back, retesting, and then obviously we're pushing back up today. So today it doesn't look like gold wants to push up much more. So I'm anticipating that we continue this bearish structure and maybe sell back down. So I mean, if NFP was dropping, we'd have a reaction to it now. We do not have any NFP today, guys. No NFP. Like, don't forget, it pops up at the beginning of the week, and then by, you know, when the day comes, it's gone. It wasn't there yesterday. I don't believe it was there Wednesday. So just be mindful that this high impact news, it's scheduled, but because of the government shutdown, it's not guaranteed to actually be released. All right, so let's see what's going on in the markets today. Hold on. All right, kind of looks like a 30-minute continuation pattern again. Look, every time we retest these supports, we push up, but we're not really coming back into the range. So I actually thought this current candle, the 12 o'clock candle, was going to close above this support, but right towards the end of the candle, it flipped bearish. It was basically a break and retest with a very long top wick. It like I said, pushed up, flipped back down, closed bearish. So, you know, it did look like gold was gonna continue down. The structure within this range though is not great. Look, we're breaking highs, not breaking lows. Got no top wick on this current candle. It's just very rangy, gold is at the moment. Very rangy. In fact, let's see. So I do want to see how this 4-hour candle closes. That's quite important to me today. No, that's 4-hour there, 30-minute here. So we've broken the previous 4-hour low as well. I think we re-break it and we push down, to be honest. I think we get some sells down to the bottom of the range. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I did take some buys during Asian session, actually. I actually took some buys during Asian session, which were pretty nice. Where was it? It was... And I took took a couple entries, which worked out well. Okay, so... I did hit a bit of drawdown. Alright, yeah, it was here. So, pushed up, we were pushing up, we were breaking highs. These highs here. Change of structure. I had the zone. Oh, hi cat. It was right here. So I took an entry based off this candle, this bullish candle, pushing up. Obviously, look, you can see I came in a bit of drawdown, closed back above. This candle closed back above, and I took another entry here, break of this high, and rode it up to 402. I got out right. Is it here? No, I must have pulled back a bit. Yeah, but 402 is where I got out. Hi cat. What's up? 402 is where I got out. Yeah, and I was got a nice couple pips this morning. Nice couple of pips during Asian session. Haroon, what's going on? What's going on? Man, let's hope we get a trade today. You know, I'm not gonna lie. New York session has been very dry for me, but all these other sessions have been great. Been great. So I'm not even impressed. So this morning, this trade was, yo, cat, chill out. Oh my god. So I caught 180 pips this morning off this one here. So that was a nice push. I made $20 on a small account this morning. Nice. Just hoping NY give me something. NY has just been, it's not been great. These sells yesterday were nice. These sells, even though it didn't close initially in Asian range, here it retested, but once I saw this candle, I could see the continuation. I didn't even take it, but this drop was nice, all the way back down to the daily flip. So that was nice. Right, this 30-minute needs to make a top wick. We're doing 5-minute strategy today. Yeah, for sure. If we can find some moves. So that was last night's one. So as we can see, the trend is quite bearish. Cat's underneath my feet. So we're pulling back from the highs. What I don't like about this is the structure is not very clean. But what I would need for some sells is a break below these lows, a breaker structure right here. I need the candle to close below, and if the candle does close below, depending on, you know, how we push down and the candles, then we'll look for a supply zone, then we'll look for the retest, and then hopefully we get the sells. I do believe this 30-minute candle is likely to drop, because look, we've come back, we've made the top wick. The 4-hour as well has already broken this low, so I think the 4-hour comes back down, re-breaks the low, and then the next 4-hour candle is probably where we'll get our entry. Yeah, I think the new 4-hour candle is where we get our entry. When it's making the top wick, it's gonna give us the retest, and then we'll get into a trade. We'll see. But I definitely want to see how this current 30-minute candle closes today. Oh. Facts, right? They are quiet. Get the likes up. But I don't think these, I don't know, with YouTube, yeah, I notice, I don't feel like it's people watching at the same time. I think it's people that's in and out. Because obviously I can see the analytics. It's a bit all over the place. But YouTube have said they've been having issues with certain things. It's weird when, not weird, but I can understand people watching and not talking, because I watch a lot of YouTube lives and I do not speak. I do not speak. The years I was in Roger's lives, I never spoke. But yeah, do get the likes up though. Do get the likes up. If you get the likes up, maybe we can actually catch a trade. Oh, my experience lag. What's going on there? Look, you can tell I haven't even touched GJ today. It's been locked in on gold. Rosie, what's going on? Yeah, this is why. This is why I'm not touching GJ, because nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's just ranging. We're in the same range as yesterday. It's not great, is it? Yeah, silly. Sorry GJ, but you're on pause for the week. So yeah, hopefully gold gives us these sells today. Give us these sells. Come on, Goldie. So we're waiting for a candle to break this low and close below. And then we're looking for a pullback to, if we just get straight bearish candles and a closure below, then the zone would be all the way up here. So be looking for quite a deep retest. So preferably gold, you know, maybe drops. Hold on, let me draw it out. So I want a little drop, a little pullback, and then we close below. Then I can take the pullback to this area where we've made a lower high, which is a bit lower. And then I can take the sells from like here. Because if we drop now below here and it's just straight bearish candles, I'm gonna have to wait for a pullback all the way to up here, 39.97 for the retest, and then the sell. So a bullish candle here would be great. Anywhere below, just a bit of a lower bullish candle, and then sell down. So that's what we need, some structure. we just wait? But this is good. This is good. This is good. Because then what this means is, if we get the drive down after this candle, then our zone would be down here. So we don't have as deep a pullback. Is that right? Oh, it's not giving us that bullish candle right here, is it? Alright, so this candle looks like it's going to close bearish or good. I mean, we still have another 3 5-minute candles. I see a lot of people with NFP in their stream titles. Hello, how are you, Mohammed? What's going on? What's going on? There is no NFP. I know, right? I know there's no NFP today. That's why I was surprised when I see people with NFP in their streams. And NFP is gone. Hasn't been there since before yesterday. So I don't understand why they thought it was there. You can tell it's people that don't really look at fundamentals much. NFP got cancelled. It's been cancelled. Probably clickbait. Yeah, facts. Facts. Must be. So right now we're just waiting for this low to break. That's what we're waiting for, this right here. Waiting for a closure below. And then we'll identify. No news, no gold today. Yeah, no news today. Well, we do have news. We have prelim consumer sentiment at 3. Now, sometimes you get a move on gold with this news. It used to be red folder news back in the day. So last time we had this news was October 10th, and we had good numbers. So let's see. October 10th. At 3. So it wasn't very high impact at all. So this was the news. We had a little drop down and pushed up. Not much going on. But this news used to bring some volatility, some volume. It did. We're waiting for a 5-minute closure below. Let's just be precise. Let's see, we need a 5-minute candle to close below this structure low. do have, look, I'm looking over here. We do have a kind of support area to the left. No, it's not a solid support. I'm not going to worry about it. I think gold continues down, at least to Asian lows today, Asian lows and below. What are you guys thinking about gold today? What's your thoughts on gold? This would be a good bullish candle right here if it closed like this. Just need a nice bullish candle for the pullback. That's all I want right now. Benny, what's going on, Benny? Friday sell-off. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the Friday sell-off. Now, where would my target be? If gold decides to sell today, because we've respected yesterday's high, we have a little gap, so maybe fill this gap. I don't think we get like a lot of movement, a lot of volume today, but I always aim for higher time frame support or resistance. So I guess 39.36. Please, I have a good question on stocks. Can you enlighten more on that? On stocks, ooh, it depends. What stock is it? What stock? What's the stock? Maybe we can use market to help you with the stocks. What company? Oh, gold. This is not what we wanted. So right now I'm thinking about the structure of gold, yeah? We're making lower highs, lower lows. I need gold to push down and make a lower low. But right here we've made a higher low. So if we break this last high, then we could potentially be transitioning to an uptrend. So I'm going to be cautious of that happening here. What's your stock question, Mohammed? Alright, we're coming into the last 5 minutes of the 4-hour candle. We need a nice drop. Do you know what this is? It's in the way over here. Come on, Goldie. Apple. What do you want to know about Apple? Let's see what Apple's saying. Right here. On November 7th, Apple experienced moderate negative sentiment following insider stock sales by senior executives. Oh, that's not good. And a slight reduction in institutional holdings by Invictus Private Wealth LLC. Okay, so they're paying dividends next week. I would pause the stream here if you're watching and read what it says in this part here, and read what it says, these key factors about what's going on with Apple. There you go. Yo, Ash, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I don't know about gold sales now, you know. I don't know how I feel about it. Just because of this structure here, I don't like what it's doing here. It's a bit all over the place. What's up? You sound a bit better. I'm getting there. I'm still a bit like, just a little stuffy, just a little snivels and stuff, but you know, by next week I should be recovered. I hope. I need to be. I hate being sick, man. I'm not a sickly person. I rarely get sick, but when I get sick, I get effed up. Oh man, nasty gold structure all week. To be honest, look at the weak doji at the moment. Let me see. It's horrible, isn't it? I was looking at this minor daily gap we got here, and I was thinking, could gold drop and fill this gap right here down to 39.77? Just fill this little gap. See, we've pushed up, we haven't broken yesterday's high, so you know, could we pull back? How can I start to invest on stocks as a fresh blood in crypto? Oh man, you're on the wrong stream for that, brother. Just pick a stock that you like. Pick a stock you like, pick a company you like. That's what I did when I invested in stocks. I looked for companies that I liked. So if you have an iPhone or you like Apple, then pick Apple. You know what I mean? Probably go for your big companies, your Nvidia, your Amazon, your Google, and just buy bit by bit. You know what I mean? Slowly. Dollar cost average into all of them. Split it up. Don't go too heavy into one sector. So a bit of tech, maybe a bit of pharmaceuticals, maybe a bit of AI, maybe a bit of, I don't know, food. Bit of Chipotle, shit like that. Like Netflix has been going crazy. In fact, I would look out for a lot of these big stocks that are looking to split, because I know there's a lot of companies that are splitting very soon. So that what that means is the prices of buying a share is going to be a lot cheaper. Some of them are splitting in 4, some of them splitting by 10. So maybe Google that, what stocks are splitting soon. And then yeah, start buying in. Especially the ones that you know are going crazy, or that have nice high prices, because most likely they'll pump again, they'll push, they'll keep going. And it won't cost you too much to buy a share. well, stocks are definitely a good passive, like slow income, nice investment. All right, golds. This is good. This is good. Come back down. This is nice. Ash, what are you thinking about gold today? Or is this terrible price action? It has been. I mean, especially on the 30-minute. Oh my god. 30-minute has not been my friend today. I mean, what is all of this? Alright, so that's it. We got a new 4-hour candle. So this 4-hour candle didn't really close how I was anticipating it to close. I did want it to engulf, maybe come back down, re-break this low, this previous low, and then, you know, we make a top wick and then continue selling down. It's not really the case here. Oh my god, the M30 most of the week has been tricking me. Oof. It's been horrible. It's been horrible. It's actually been bad. I was actually thinking, does gold want to close back in the 4,000s? Is it going to stay in the 4,000s to end the week, or are we going to close below? I wonder, will this weekly get some body though? Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm anticipating a bearish body. I'm anticipating a bearish body, but anything could happen with gold. You know how it goes. We go long or short. We go nothing at the moment. We're just waiting for gold to give us a setup. Come on, gold, BBL the weekly candle. I like that one. I like that one. BBL gold. I like it, I like it, I like it. We just need a top wick. Just give us a top wick here on the 4-hour. You know, flip. Give us a nice drop. But if you look at the structure of gold on the 4-hour time frame, it's been oof. Look. This is gold. No direction. None. Oh, I don't even trust this. Nah, I ain't messing with GJ. Did you catch the Asian session buys, Ash? I took the buys up yesterday. Around here I got in, and around here. Honestly, I thought the H4 would have tested that zone again near 40.20. The rejection from it yesterday wasn't as big as it has been. Oh yeah, up here we pushed up. But I mean, what I like about it is that we've created this we have created a resistance. We did tap into it today during London. Tapped into this resistance level. You know, we've got a bearish 4-hour candle. So I think this next 4-hour candle is the one that drops. I think it's the one that drops. I have a massive target. I didn't because of how the daily open, wasn't sure of the buys, but man, it flew. Yes, it did. Where is it? Yeah, my target is, well, it's not massive. 39.76. I want. It was 200 pips away. 200 pips. I want this 4-hour candle to drop. Is it 39? So yeah, just down here, you know. Light work, man. Light work. 200 pips for a 4-hour candle. It's nothing. This last 4-hour candle. Oh, last 4-hour candle's 200 pips. Yeah. That's good. So we've got a top wick. Are we making the bottom wick now? If we break this previous 4-hour low, 39.91, which lines up with our break of structure here. Oh, just gotta wait for the retest. So if we keep driving down, this will be the zone that we retest up here. So I don't want to draw it too prematurely because it has to, the structure has to form. We need to have the setup first, but yeah. Oh, sorry, man. Now we just wait on Goldie. You know, we had a massive range this morning as well during London session on gold. Look at this. How long was this range? When did it break out? It broke out here. So yeah, it's about 4 hours. 4 hours of ranging this morning. That was lovely. Had a support here, pushed up. I was like, okay, cool, maybe gold's gonna finally break, and then we just started to drop. So I hope we don't get that same range today. Well, now. Well, it looks like we are ranging. Look at the wicks on these 30-minute candles. Oof, maybe a 1 hour continuation pattern. .30 looks ridiculous. 15 kind of wiki too. 5 minutes giving us this range. Oof. Might be a chill Friday. Might be. I don't mind. It is what it is. You know, market's gonna move how it wants to move, right? We had a late move yesterday. Well, nah, I won't call it a late move yesterday, but I mean, this drop down wasn't very great. This was the 15-minute candle that, you know, looked like gold was gonna push back up. You drop back down, right back into Asian range, and then it was a slow drop down to the daily flip. Retested the daily flip, came back up. Gold is very confused. And now we have a little resistance here. Side of this range. But yeah, gold structure is not great. It's not great. Still anticipating this 4-hour candle just making a top wick. I mean, this could be just a bottom wick to continue pushing back up, to be fair. Can't rule that out. Ooh, so we are pushing. So maybe prior H1 top wick broken. Yep. So maybe we're creating bullish structure. Look, we've got this 1-hour support here as well. So maybe we go back up, push back out of this Asian range. Let's see what gold does. We're back at Asian highs right here. I want buys, but gold's gonna do what it wants. Doesn't it always? Doesn't it always? Gold always does what it wants. Waiting for NY open. Okay. I mean, we retested Asian highs just there. Let's see if we can get a closure back above. We struggled to stay above it this morning. Time for a cold iron brew. Enjoy. OCGJ still pushing. Interesting. pushing up to it. Hope it don't end up in the range again. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is pushing up to the range. It's lovely range. Could just be retesting though. Could just be retesting. Like the same thing happened before this 11:30 candle. We dropped, we pushed back up, retested, you know, pushed into the range and then sold back down. So it was a crazy break and retest with a huge top wick. Huge top wick. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on gold buyers. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why. I think it's just this 4 hour. It's the 4 hour already retesting. Like it keeps making lower highs, and then it retests these old resistance levels and then drops. So I don't really trust it pushing up. Maybe it retests this resistance and then drops back down, or you know, we've got 3 hours and 44 minutes. If gold does want to close bullish on this 4 hour and create a higher low, there's so much time left in the candle for that to happen. But I also want this daily wick fill for the sells too, so maybe I'm stuck on those. Try not to be married to that bias. But if we can get a closure in 4,000s, then you know, that would be good for gold buyers. Don't forget we have that news today at 3, consumer sentiment. Which might not be super high impact, but you know, we might see a little something based off that news. A little something. Oh no, not that news. Hey, yep, that news, right? But last month, I did look back at last month. Last month it had very, very little impact on gold, on the markets. So you never know. Might not do anything this month as well. So if we were looking at buys now, using that strategy, because we do have bullish structure from the lows. We've got, do you know what? I don't like this. But we have higher lows. We broke above. So we need a pullback to like 4,000. And then continue up. Dum, 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 dum. Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. So what's your buy target for today, Ash? You want buyers? Where are you thinking gold can go? For the buyers, I would want gold to at least fill this previous daily top wick. But then we have a resistance right here as well. So, you know, I probably had the same target all week. The 4 hour resistance, so 4,026. And then if it finally breaks and we get a closure above, then maybe, you know, we get the wick fill the gap from a while back. Alright, we're pushing back up into this zone. Pushing back up into this range. 10 minutes left. Let me put a little resistance here. 40.20, but if it breaks that zone, I think we could fill the gap or at least go near 40.85, but that's really ambitious. Yeah. Do you know what I've noticed this week? I've always had the same levels, pretty much. The same levels have been very relevant for most of the week. Same buy targets, pretty much same sell targets, just because gold has been ranging so heavily. So I definitely don't mind playing the range. Alright, so we kind of retested this resistance. Not yet. 4007 would be a retest of this resistance. Goldy, goldy, gold. What do you reckon? You think we're gonna close back in this range? Close above Asian highs? I think that's on the table. Keep getting pulled into this area. Oh, 4007. Let's go, Goldie, let's go. I wonder what could push gold this week. Let me check market because I haven't even looked at market. Okay, so market is saying 4014. I remember looking at it last night and I'm sure it had a bullish target that was a bit higher than this. It was like 4040 something. I'm sure it was higher. Gold trades in a tight range with marginal upside and intraday correction attempts. Yeah, there's nothing going on in the market today. It's like pointing out the obvious. Been sat here watching it go up and down, depressing. For me, there would have been no entries. Not even using the 5-minute strategy, I wouldn't have had an entry. Nah, nothing. Might have had better luck with pound yen. How far did this go? 15 pips. Little 30 pip. Stop loss. Or you could use entry. It's actually a pretty clean trade actually. Closure above, entry candle low. Oh, here we go. Gold going back down. Now, if we were to use, you know, I was gonna say if you're using the 5-minute strategy, I wouldn't use this. I couldn't trade in this range. This is not. It's not bearish. It's not bullish. I think trying to force a trade in here like this now after it's pushed up is definitely forcing it. It's definitely forcing it. Nah. What do you reckon? 30 minutes gonna close up in the range again? We're gonna stay up here this time and not get this massive wick out like before. It just needs to close above 4,003. Damn, as soon as I said it, gold starts dropping. Yo. Oh man, gold. But we know it's going to range in one session. One session is definitely going to get the worst price action. And it just seems to be NY recently. Well, it's not the whole of NY. I'll take that back. It's been pre-NY. It's been going into the New York session. It's just been quite like rangy. Look, yesterday, the same. Because look, we did have a nice drop after the market opened. Look, a bit of a, not range, but we're still within a range the day before. Okay, we dropped Tuesday. Yes, not great. Oh my god, look, last 5 minutes of the candle, gold's doing what gold does, the pullbacks. Gold's doing gold things. Bruh. So gold's choosing to range. Cool. So I mean, 2 minutes left. We have a lot of time left. We have a lot of time left to say that, you know, we're gonna close bearish, but 4 hour came up, retested this 4 hour resistance right here. So maybe I still kind of think we flip bearish and drive down, but so much time left for that to happen. Still 3.5 hours left. Well, how big was that 5 minute candle just now? 40 pips. Okay, it's not crazy, but it's still a big drop. Decent little drop. I might call it a week. I feel you, Rosie. I feel you. But the day is not done. The day is not done. The day is not over yet, yo. Don't give up on gold just yet. Damn though. Look, see, the same thing. We pushed up into the range and then flipping drop back down. 15-minute creating a continuation pattern. I'm not sold on the sells. I mean on the buyers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm. And then look at the structure as well. We're getting lower highs on the 15-minute time frame. 4 hours respected the 4-hour resistance with the top wick. I think we break this low and drop. I think we break this low and drop. Never mind. That fall was quick, facts. The only thing, like, why I'm very cautious, looks like it can't break 4,008. No, it's not. It's not. It's creating these lower. It's creating these 4-hour resistances lower and lower, and then they're holding. They're holding. But my main thing with gold buys is I'm only taking buys up to a certain point. I think they're making a high for the day, and then that's it. They're not making highs higher than that, because there's nothing fundamentally pushing gold up apart from holding a higher time frame support or key level, or do you know what I mean? But yo, gold is gonna range. Gold is gonna range. Gold is gonna range. Look, lower highs, man. Lower highs, lower highs. Is there no top wick as well? I want it to come down to the daily flip, and then keep coming down. Look at this drop. Do you know what's mad, yeah? Do you know what's mad? I actually have this zone marked out on my broker right here. I actually have this zone as a potential retest area. And I didn't even clock it. So this could have been some sells here, but you know, I don't want to do the coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff. I don't like the coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff. I'm not a fan of it, I ain't gonna lie. Go on, gold, drop. Look, we broke that 4-hour low and smacked down. Go on, keep driving down. Go on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Maybe H1 continuation pattern might play out, but I definitely don't like this. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. That's true, that's true. I think we re-break this 4-hour low and keep pushing, but I mean, this pullback looks a bit serious. What was that? 50 pips. What are we doing here, gold? What are we doing? What are we doing? How far did that drop? That literally got to like 39.89. What do you reckon? 4-hour re-breaks the low, keeps pushing. Come on, down to the daily flip. Vicious M5, yo. How big is this 5-minute candle actually? Let me measure it. 100 pips. 100 pips. Soon as NYSE open, just boom. Straight down. Going for my water bottle and I ain't got no water left. I'm finally out. These candles are moving so quick. So quick. Do we think it comes back and makes a top wick though? No top wick on this 30-minute candle. I kind of think it comes back. All of these wicks that's occurring to the left, I think at some point we wick back up, create this top wick, and then I don't know, maybe towards the end of the day, like we drive down now and then towards the end of the day we sort of push back up and close near 4,000. I can see that happening. Come on, retest Asian lows maybe. If it retests Asian lows, it might as well just fall. I think it's falling. I think it's falling. I do think it's falling. I think it's, look at that, as I said it, I think it's coming all the way down. 39.77, 39.77 first stop, and then after that, I mean, I don't even have a level after that. Actually, I did have a level after that. My daily target for sales, no joke, was 39.36. It is 500 pips away, but I mean, why not? Why not? Daily has a, I know, right? Sheesh, but why not? Do you know what? The daily has barely has a bottom wick. There's a gap that needs to be filled. We have a very weak bullish candle from yesterday. We didn't break that high. If we break yesterday's low, I think we are going down. Like 39.77, first target, fill the gap. And then, yeah, below that, I mean, if it keeps selling, then yeah, man. Say bye-bye to gold. Say bye. Alright, my thing is the entry now. Going by the new strategy, there's no entry here. The entry would be, because you have to look at where the low was broken. So remember, we wanted this low to be broken right here. This is the low that I wanted to break. But if you look, the area where price broke this low is literally here. So you would have to, this would be the retest area, which is pretty similar to what happened before. We've had these big swings down, these big pullbacks, and then we're retesting these, well, we're retesting these areas that are quite high up. So unless we get, what I would need to do is see, price will need to come up, create a lower high, hopefully a little bit lower than where we are now. It would be like this. Need to come up, create a lower high somewhere. Just create a lower high on the 5 minute. And then if it breaks the low, then that would be the shit. Then the new retest area would be where the new lower high is. Don't worry guys, video coming soon. Video coming soon. Then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Oh, look at GJ though. Something's happened. Something's happened. What's happening? Did I just see a Zelensky something? Zelensky says Russia is trying to demonstrate battlefield success for Trump. Okay, no, I don't care about that. That's nothing. And that's saying gold buys. Well, 20 minutes ago we did get gold buys, didn't we? That was about here when we started pushing up. I guess that was short-lived. Let's see if we get any information. It's probably going to be like, no high impact news, nothing going on, just, you know, markets. Routine intraday selling with within short-term gold downtrend. No clear headline catalyst. Gold trading in a short-term downtrend after recent failed bullish attempts. That's definitely a good description. Failed bullish attempts. No economic data. Price action reflects range-bound consolidation with sellers dominating near resistance. Facts. Low volatility and lack of direction. Boom. Okay, so nothing new. So right now, for me to get into a trade, guys, I have a lot of waiting to do. Now, will it reject or respect Asian lows? I think it's going down, Ash. I think it's going down. I think it's going down. I don't normally have such a strong bias, but for some reason today, I'm just like, gold, sell to hell. Do you know what I'm saying? I scalped to quick sells. Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Good shit. Good shit. Very quick. I mean, shit. Has to be quick, innit? Look. It's not a 4-hour double top, but I can see this being a 4-hour, like, sort of a double top here. Look. Up. Boom. Boom. Lower high. So I see it. So how long till this plays out? If you got the neckline there, say it heads here, 350 pips. 350 pips brings it down to 39.41. Might as well just go down to 39.36. I was daydreaming, or I would have done scalp sell. Oh, you got daydreaming? What? You gotta stay awake at these markets. It's respecting Asian lows though. Look at this push back up. Didn't like that M30 didn't have a top wick, so I got out. Listen, that's in the back of my mind, you know, I'm not gonna lie. And alright, so like I said, with this whole strategy here, yeah, gold could potentially come up and retest. Like, if gold comes up and retests here, I'm getting into sells right here. I'm getting into sells right here. Like, full margin for gold to come back down. Because we've had these big swings today. Just based on the strategy. Look, we had the retest. So the entry would have been, because this is the low that was broken. This is the current low in the structure right here. That's the low. Gold broke the low. So then we have to look at the move that started it, like where the move started, the bearish candles, boom, all the way down. Came back, it retested this area. So the trades would have actually been, we closed in the area, wait for a candle to close outside of it, bearish, and then get in on the next one, boom. 60 pips, 2 to 1, if you just wanted to do a 2 to 1, and that would have been the trade today, full margin. So that would have been the trade today, could have been the trade today. I need to stop saying that, full margin. I need to stop saying it because I'm not gonna do it. But that's how strong my conviction is. That's how strong my conviction is. But yeah. So and look how big this swing. Look how big this swing was. This is a big swing down, 150 pips, and then swing back up, 130 pips. So do I think that could happen again? Yes. We need a top wick for this candle. Push back up 160 pips and then sell back down. So my entry is most likely, because this is the new low here right now. That's the new low in the structure, like I was looking for earlier. So my trade is gonna be this, above that high, so 50 pips, and then probably a 2-to-1. So this might be my trade today. Screenshot that. That's my trade. That's my trade today. Now, what could push price back up? Don't forget we have that consumer sentiment news coming in 15 minutes. So we could get gold push back up, retrace, and then I'm selling gold back down to hell. I'm selling gold back down to hell. I am. That's what I'm gonna do. In fact, let me put my Let me just adjust my levels on my broker. Listen, you're not a trader if you haven't blown a couple accounts. It's it's the way of life. It's part of the journey. It's a big part of the journey. But after a while, I said to myself, you know what? Because blowing accounts is so long. I had a good job before. I had a very good job, so I was earning good money. But at some point, you want to stop putting your own money back into the market. So obviously, you're pulling money out, but you don't want to keep putting the money back in that you've pulled out. Otherwise, what's the point? You want to, use your profits. So I always said to myself, I don't want my accounts to drop more than no more than 50%. If it drops to 50%, I need to take a break, reset, start again. Because when you grind your account all the way up, and then I've done stuff where I've grinded for like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. I'm grinding, and then in 1 week or 1-2 days, I've gotten rid of all of that work, that hard work that I've done. It's like, what is the point? Psychology. You know what, Haroon, yeah? In the Discord, there's a book that I've posted. There's a book that I put in the Discord called Daily Trading Coach. Daily Trading Coach. It's in the book section. I highly recommend it. Just flick through the chapters. It's one of those books where you don't have to read everything. You only need to read what applies to you. That's it. That's it. It is based on psychology. So if you have, let me go to it. I probably don't even have it on this PC. In fact, I'll have it on my phone. That'll probably be easier. Same, I blew an account last week, to be honest. Not happy. Had to journal it. Oh, it's not nice. Even if you're not a reader, it's not about not being a reader. So it's called a Daily Trading Coach. If you look at the chapters, just look at the chapter that resonates with you. So a good chapter is I used to have them bookmarked. Trade Trade with energy, getting into the zone. Pressing. Level 15. Level 15, yeah? Lesson 15. Pressing. When you try too hard to make money. Very, very good chapter. Very, very good chapter. And what's good about that book is it gives you an action plan, something to do to help you, you know, get through those trading mistakes or to help build your psychology. So such a good book, man. Such a good book. Yeah, it's in the Discord. What's the name? The name is called The Daily Trading Coach by Brett Steenbarger. So he's quite a famous trading psychologist. So a lot of prop firms, like not prop firms like FTMO or other, like proper prop firms, they actually hire him to sit down and talk to their traders and help them through whatever they're going on. So he always writes about sitting behind people, watching them, just, you know, going through their thoughts and all of that. He's written quite a few books, a few trading books that I've read as well. But look at him, look for his YouTube videos as well. But yeah, he's a very, very good at what he does. All right, gold. So gold has done a kind of like a break and retest. So I did have a support zone over here for the 5 minute. Wait, is that where it is? No, I got it at 39.92. Oh, I had oh no, it's higher. It's up here. Oh no, it's here. Yeah, I got a support here. Around here, so I can just see my line on my broker that we've come up, retested, closed below, and I was selling back down. Maybe we're not coming back for that top wick. That would be a shame, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? I'm good for today anyway. But if it does come back up here, that would be amazeballs. Sellers are aggressive. Oh man, aren't they? Aren't they? Dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do want this pullback. I do want this pullback up to 4,002. Come on, Goldie. News in 6 minutes. I know, right? What do you think's happening for news? Gold buys, gold sells. What do we think? Or nothing? Should I do a poll? Let me do a poll. I do love a good poll. Wonder if it makes any impact. I know, right? I'm kind of in two minds. It would help if I remember what the news was called. Will consumer sentiment. Would help if I could spell. I'm leaning towards sales for now. Good job. And inflation news. Oh, inflation expectations. That's a kind of a newish one there. I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie. Polls in. Sorry, just left it on that wax screen. All right, 2 minutes left. We're getting a bit of a push up, a little bit of a retracement. This is good for me. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. Inflation news. This is good. This is very good. 402, I want some sells. Let's see if this works out for us. Ew, this H1 candle. Look, retested Asian lows perfectly. Popped up. It's horrible, it is. It is. And do you know what's crazy? If this news comes up, it's going to wick up into this area. Do you know, let me not call it. Let me not call it. I can't call it. But, I mean, yeah, if we do push up, we're going to have this. The 1 hour candle is going to have a long top wick again. Well, maybe, because we don't know if it's going to come back down. I want it to come back down. But I'm anticipating that if it does push up and retest where I want the 1 hour candle to retest, yeah, I think we get left with another long 1 hour top wick. Retrace back to weekly flip. Oh yeah, you want this weekly, this strong weekly candle body. I think the weekly is gonna close like very weak, like a doji anyway, because there's so much indecision this week. Could you imagine this news makes gold just fly? It might close doji. Yeah, I can see that happening more than anything. All right, let's see. How was this? What was the numbers like? What were the numbers like? Since we keep coming back to it, yeah. Oh, bad numbers, but still over 50. So really, it should be bullish for gold, but overall over 50 is still kind of good for the economy. Come on, just 100 pips. We just need a 100 pip push up for the retest, and then I can catch some sells. Perfect. No gold. Come on, keep pushing. So I reckon we're gonna get entry on stream. Entry on stream. Massive ranges in this structure. Huge. 150 pip ranges. So I need this candle now. I need a 5-minute candle to retest but close below. So it has to close below. If it doesn't close below, it's no bueno. It's no bueno. Or if it closes back in the range, I need a bearish candle to close back outside of the demand zone, supply zone, sorry, because it sells. So I guess we can say that news was bullish for golds, because you know we had this push up. Who said buyers? Damn, 9 votes and it's 333. No way. Crazy. Oh, who changed their vote? Tell the truth. Did you change your vote, Haroon? Did you switch? Nah, you voted sells. Okay. I didn't really. Obviously, I can't vote. I don't know what I would have voted for. I maybe would have voted for the buys only because I want gold to push up. I just found it funny it split equally. I know, right? Literally 333. That's weird. It's weird. I need a massage. All right, look, so GJ, look at this. See, GJ is just playing all kinds of games. I can't even look at GJ. This is good though. Come on, gold, keep going. Just a little bit more. And also, a push up is very good to get a top wick on this 30-minute candle. Very good to get a top wick. Come on, gold. Just a little bit more. Just need 40 pips. No, wrong way. Come on. Just 40 pips. I just need to get to 402. Stop it. Oh man, I know, right? I should be asking nicely. Gold really is gonna do what gold wants to do. It's crazy how that one emoji is a whole sentence. That one emoji is like, it's a whole story. It's a funny ass emoji, man. You don't even have to say it, you just emoji, boom, fingernails. Oh shoot, you know what, I'll be right back. I was supposed to put something in the fridge. I was thinking about dinner and I was like, oh, I didn't put the meat away. Un momento. Oh, gold. It's not where you're supposed to be. No, cool. You know, it's all good. It's all good. So when I backtest this strategy, I always only backtest the sessions that I know I'm going to be trading. So I normally stop looking for the strategy about, I want to say 6 o'clock. About 6, so the new 4-hour candle. But I did take that trade. Honestly, I did take that trade the other day. That was it was quite late into the evening. It was after the stream. I remember I was watching Mad Men. It was when gold really dropped. Might have been Monday. Yes, yeah, it was Monday. It was Monday. Okay, so no, I didn't take it that late. Oh, I remember being in like 100 pip drawdown. Like, it was so close. Yeah, it was here. This, I won't forget this. So yeah, but I remember holding the trade for like super long. So I don't mind that. If I get in, like, so say if I was to get into the trades within the next half an hour, I don't feel like I'm actively trading, but I do feel like I'm holding into, I will hold it into the evening. I'll just leave it. I will just leave it. No words. Yeah, I would hold it into the evening. I would. Sitting on my cushion. BTC sinks lower, does it? No, I ain't checked on Bitcoin in a minute. Where's Bitcoin at? Ooh, biddy. Oh, Bitcoin's dropping. Okay. Ooh. 24,000. Bitcoin is a beast, you know. Bitcoin is a beast. Anything else? There's no other asset that could drop $24,000. Is there anything that's even cost as much as Bitcoin? I don't think there is. Alright, so gold is not going to give me my my entry for now. No entries. The only way, I mean, even on the 30-minute time frame, like using my regular strategies, I still have no setups. I still have no setups. Well, yeah, go back up. I'm gonna let this 30-minute candle close. We'll see how this 30-minute candle closes, but I need that pullback for me to get into anything else today. That would be it. But I will definitely let you guys know in the Discord if this move hits. Or if I do see any other type of setup. Boom, boom, boom. But lovely retest of the Asian lows. If you guys don't use this, I highly recommend it. It is an indicator, but I wouldn't really describe it as a leading indicator or lagging indicator. It just literally shows the high and lows of Asian sessions. That's it. But I mean, you can see how price reacts to it just by looking here. I mean, look, it literally came down and tapped Asian lows and then came back up. Spot on. And it happens a lot. Look, you know, we've come back, we retested Asian highs, pushed back up, we just kept holding above Asian highs, broke below. It became a key level for the break and retest. So if you don't have this specific indicator, then look for something similar, or just be aware of where the Asian range is. To be honest, like, I've asked someone's asked me why I haven't used like London session highs and lows, because I don't need to. It doesn't really apply to my trading, because I'm trading in that session, so it hasn't really made the highs or lows of that session while I'm looking at it. We don't want to push up gold. Looks like GJ's dropping down a bit. Oof, look at this price action, man. Would have been whipped out there. It's pushed back up, but that would have pissed me off. Asian range is better because it's the start of the day. That's probably why it's so useful as well. It is the start of the day. It does get the ball rolling for price action. So yeah, you're right. Agreed. Yeah. True. Oh man, see what the 15 minutes looking like. I'm kind of getting used to looking at the 5-minute time frame, you know, I can't lie. Before, I would not watch the 5-minute time frame. Oh, okay, gold. Never mind. Going for the wick fill. We're really not gonna make a top wick. And do you know what's nuts? Yeah. You know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's gonna come back for this top wick at some point. It is. Bring. Benny, done for the day. Alright. See you later. Thanks for joining as always. Thanks for joining. I think I'm about to be done. Not a name popping here. I'm giving it till this 30-minute candle closes. I'm giving it till this 30. I want to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Oh, look at that. See, would this... I couldn't even have called this a closure below. Even though it was a closure below, I would never have taken this. We've got too many levels to the left. We already rejected the Asian lows. I don't like these wicks to the left. It's just not pretty price action. It's not clean. The range is too rangy. Too many wicks. So, no. 30-minute. It's not really showing me anything else. While we wait, like the stream. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Let them know. Get them likes up. Wick City. Wick City. Oh man. It's bad, isn't it? It's so bad. It's actually so bad. Oh, I might need a nap. Jeez. Another thing I want to test it out. So I've tested this strategy on a 5-minute time frame. I've looked at it briefly on the 4-hour. I'm not going to look at it on the 30-minute because I don't feel like there's any point when I have 30-minute strategies. I want a different strategy for a different time frame. But definitely 4-hour, 5-minute, and then I want Benny's gonna backtest it on the 15-minute for me. He's gonna backtest it on the 15-minute, so hopefully I'll have some data depending on how long he takes. But yeah, I wouldn't try to use it on every single time frame. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Staring at these candles is making me feel drowsy. And yeah, nothing's going on yet. But I'm still looking for this to pull back. I'm not gonna lie. If gold can, in fact, no, tell a lie. All right, so because now we've got some structure below here. Okay. Because now gold has created a lower high. This is the current low right here, okay? This is the current low, and we've created a lower high. So if gold breaks this low, wherever gold breaks this low was broken, obviously, but we've come back. Now, if gold breaks this low, depending on where it does, if it comes down from here, this would be the retest area. But it's only after this low is broken. So once this low is broken, I'm going to look for where the push down started from, and I'm going to be looking for my trade. So it might not be that long of a wait. It depends. This is not the trade, guys, okay? So don't take it. But potentially this is what it could look like. Yeah, so if anything, if I see it lining up, I'll put it in the Discord. I'll let you guys know. And yeah, that'll be the pleasant. But yeah, guys, peace out. Thanks for joining as always. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Should have a nice, good week. Oh, I said 5 more minutes. Are you trying to tell me to wait 5 more minutes? Ashley. Oh, that message read like, you said you was waiting until the 30-minute was gonna close. You're right. We've got 5 more minutes. Let's see how this thing. Do you know why I was gonna leave? Because I don't see, there's no setups on this 30-minute anyway. There's no setups on this 30-minute. So it's like I'm waiting for the candle to close, but I still need to wait for so much more information. Do you know what I mean? So much more information. There's nothing going on here. Don't believe it with Benny. Yeah. I really want these sells. I do want these sells. I feel like these sells are gonna just round off my day nicely. Round off my day real nice. I'm not done with gold yet for today. I'm definitely not done with gold for today. About to play some games with Naza before she leaves for 10 days. You feeling tanky banky? Hell yeah! I still want the sells. I still want the sells, but I want the pullback before the sells. I want the structure. I want the structure. I've got the structure. I just need the entry. That's it. That's the entry. Look, lower highs on 5 minutes. We actually are creating lower lows. So once I get a pullback and I get a retest of the right level, man, I'm all in. I'm taking the sells again. I'm definitely taking the sells again. Like, I had the buys earlier, which were nice. But if it doesn't set up by the time I need it to set up, then I'll just be done for the day. But I think we get a top wick. I do think we get a top wick at some point. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this level on because this was the low that was broken here. But if gold comes back down and breaks this new low, then I'm going to adjust the level and then I'm going to take the sells accordingly. So, you know, it doesn't have to pull all the way back up. It all depends on the structure right now, which is creating a nice one. We still have another 4-hour candle left. So if this one closes bearish, I think the next one again comes up, wicks up, and then, yeah, we still sell. We still sell. We didn't get to the level that I was looking at. I wanted 39.77 today. I want this gap filled. I want this gap filled. This gap didn't get filled yet, so I think it happens. And then let's see what gets announced over the weekend, because something will most likely get announced over the weekend. It always does. I can't wait until we go up and fill that gap. Listen, that gap is gonna get filled, but do not focus on just that gap. Paint a bigger picture, okay? Don't be married to those gold buyers. The gap will get filled. Fundamentally, like in the long run, gold is bullish. It is bullish. But don't ignore the other things that could potentially be in front of you, because you want that gap to get filled straight away. You know, you have to trade in the here and now. What's happening with gold? I know that gap lingers in the back of your mind. You had them same targets all week. You've been thinking about it since it got created. But it's all, you know, everything has to line up for that gap to get created. I mean, that gap to get filled. Look, I even have it up there. What time frame are you using on gold? This is the 5-minute time frame and the 4-hour time frame. 5-minute and the 4-hour. And the 30 minutes sometimes, you know, when the 30 minutes lining up. Right now the 30 minutes not lining up at all. So now look, if gold swings, if gold drops now from here, if gold drops, anyway, if gold drops and it breaks this low and I get a 5-minute closure below from any, like from round here, then this is my retest area. And then I want the sales from here. Yes, I did my time. I'm free. All right, guys. Peace out. Peace out. I said I was waiting for the 30-minute candle to close. It's closed. I'm done. I will let you know in the Discord if I take the trade or where the setup is. And I will see you guys next week. Same time. I'm going to post the new times on the YouTube. Just so you know. So it's most likely going to be like 12:45, 1 p.m. UK, which is 8:45, 7:45 to 8 o'clock in New York EST. Yeah, but yeah, guys, it's been real, and I'll see you guys next week, next Monday. Peace. Got you.